cha, dvitiyam brahmacharini, tritiyam chandraganteti, pushpandeti chaturtakam, panchamam skandamateti, shastyam kadyayaniti cha, saptamam kalaratriti, mahaguriti chastramam, navamam siddhidatri cha, navadurga prakirtita, uktanye tarinamani, paramanava mahatmanaha.
Good morning. Good morning. I've got my mask on. You got yours on? Welcome. It's Himalaya. I'm keeping it on. In this moment, I want to make a point here. But I want to welcome you to the Embody Freedom series. This is ancient practices for modern day insanity. So join myself, guest transformational facilitators, and also artists. Can you hear me through this mask? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Take a deep breath in. This is not just a series to walk on by or watch, honestly. This is a series that is inviting you to be with us, to be in the movement, because the belief is that stagnation is our kryptonite. Movement is absolutely necessary and key for us to stay healthy in all of our layers that make us up. So this series is designed to ground us in a whole new embodiment of leadership, as fear and stress and anxiety is going to throw us off our center. And then repeat. We come back into ourselves. We remember who we are, and we utilize movement to get there. I know it seems ridiculous that I'm wearing a mask here. No, it's not ridiculous. So here's the thing. I was sent a video this week, and it's from the Czech Republic, and they were really sharing that they have the lowest rates of positive COVID-19 cases. And one of the things that they're saying, yes, they're washing their hands. Yes, they're doing social distancing. But the one thing that they are doing across the board is they're wearing masks. So when they go out to the grocery stores, when they go out in public, in fact, they're protecting themselves and they're protecting each other. So I felt called to, first of all, show you my fancy mask because it's awesome, right? I've been wearing this at airports for the last few years since I went to Bali. I got it from Bali, and I chose to, wear this because every time I flew, I was finding myself really dry and all of that. So now I've got this badass. I would think like, hey, you know what? This is my superhero mask. I'm protecting myself and others. So for you out there, truly, check out this video. It is, what's the name of the video? DTO? Do you know what it is? I just sent it to you. Anyway, my invitation is to take it on, to wear a mask when you go out, especially to any kind of places where there's other people gathered, like grocery stores and things like that. Okay, point given. The show here, this series here, is the invitation for you to be in your ultimate state of openness, expansion. And the invitation for you also is to thrive right now by reclaiming and sustaining your joy and your pleasure. Like, what would it be like if you utilize this time as an opportunity for yourself to expand into all the things that you haven't been moving forward on? So my invitation is to join us Monday to Friday. We are live 8 a.m. Pacific Coast time and 11 a.m. East Coast time in the U.S., North America. So taking a deep breath in here. I'm going to be inviting you into breath. You can take a big stretch out if you haven't stretched in a moment or two or three. Oh, I got a little head rush here. I have not eaten anything yet today. But I did put on this fancy outfit for you because you know what? It's Festival Friday. But Festival Friday would not be complete if I did not have my slippers on. That's the beauty of being at our own home. So we're here at the Creative Casa Studios now, DTO and I's little space that we are sharing with you. So we're inviting you to share space and time and movement with us. We've got some incredible guests today, so bounce your shoulders up and down here. So really the invitation is not to just watch me with this shiny, bouncy shoulder dress right now, but to like join me in letting go, releasing anything off your shoulders, any burdens that you may be feeling, any tightness. Lots of work on the computer, lots of sitting, lots of maybe, utilizing your wrists and your hands a lot. Open the mouth. Stretch out the mouth now. Let's take big shoulder rounds as you stretch out the mouth. Blubber the lips. We've got Rae Irelan in the house, and this is a Rae Irelan song playing. Let's take the head over to one side and then the other side. We've got Marco Torresi. Hope I'm saying that right, Marco. I'm excited to have you on. I think you are our first. Oh, no. Okay. I was going to say our first male guest, but we've had, we've had Dustin and TJ. Okay, fine. The majority has been our feminine clan here. And so we're excited to have you on today, Marco, and hear more about, what's going on over there. And Rae Irelan was just on a week or two ago, and we have her on today, and she's going to share some embodiment tools and practices with you. So roll the shoulders around as you move your neck from side to side. And where are you tuned in from? Where are you tuned in from? Share that in the chat. Walk it back into your space maybe and shake out your hands. Blubber the lips. See how that feels when you let go here. Walk it out side to side. Breathe. Stretch it out. Woo! This was a dress I actually wore for Wanderlust, a show called Spectacular. The Spectacular, Wanderlust Spectacular. Woo! We got Rae Irelan playing. Stretch it out, stretch it up. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to take both hands up in a V shape. But right now, push it up and out and push it forward and out the sides and push it back and create space here. Woo, walk it out side to side, shake it out. Okay, let's take the arms up. Inhale. Deep breath in, take up space in your victory pose. Bend those knees and bounce it out here. Breathe. Invitation to move because stagnation, not moving is our kryptonite. What would it be like if you were full expression right now? Your full freedom, embody freedom. Woo! Breathe. All right. Back to the bouncing of the shoulders, shaking out the hands. We're going to go into a little intention setting for today. Before we bring on our guests, we're getting ready to receive their goodness. So this is our pathway to jiggle it out here. This is our pathway to opening up. Opening up. So for those of you women out there who desire to open up your pathway and step into your magnetic presence on those stages, in front of those cameras, in your work, your creative work, your work in the world, and you want to know how, that's Embody Leadership Masterclass happening this weekend. Super excited. This is an event that we usually do live in person, and we are doing a live stream version with the training content that I have ready for you. So we've been move around your space here as I am sharing. Jiggle it out. Woo! This is going to be our first time doing a live stream. So walk around your space. Woo! Lots of newness right now, right? Lots of curiosity. That's what I got going on. So normally I would have my, head spinning with the fear of failure. But right now, guess what? The world is ours. It's yours. We get to make choices right now. We get to pivot. So stand here and breathe. Hopefully you are standing and you can place your feet on the earth like your ground, a yoga mat, a rug, grass, whatever. A patio. Close the eyes for a breath. Keep those knees bent slightly. The invitation is to go within. There's something that's calling, that inner calling. And I know a lot of times we hesitate, we brush aside some of those things that have been calling us. For you to stand or, take the stage, whatever that stage is for you. It really could be, honestly, being the best role model for your children in this time, for you to be powerful, to show up strong and present. It could be you who has been desiring to lead others, perhaps in embodiment, perhaps in meditation or spiritual guidance. So this is for you. Breathe, receive, touch in, take a deep breath in all the way down into your belly button or beyond even. Go inside to a well of golden nectar that awaits you to dip in there. And hang out here for a breath or two or three. And imagine now, like really imagining the vision of you in your fullest self-expression, you following the path of your inner calling, you being so curious about it that there's just freedom to play, just like that little inner child or your children that are reflecting that exact thing. Where they show you creatively all the time how to shift and how to be curious and how to play and create from this moment. So the invitation right now is to create from this moment. We are all doing this. And those of you who are called to step into the divine feminine activation around this all, then come and join us this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, for the Embodied Leadership Masterclass. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. What has been troubling you? What are you struggling with? Take a deep breath in and see if you can really do a cleansing breath here. The breath alone is the most magnificent mover. The more we hold that breath and it's shallow, the more constricted our mind becomes, showing us, proving to us that it's not possible. So the more breath you can bring in and then take out, the more breath you can bring in, you can take out the self-doubts and the self-unworthiness and the not enoughness, those things that are not true, and return home to who you truly are. And the way to do that is to shift, to let go, to move into your true self. I don't know if you have this experience, but sometimes I feel so out of sorts, and I know exactly in that moment, like, oh, I'm lost, I'm confused, I don't know which way to turn. Of course, that's happening a lot right now, right? In these last few weeks, these last couple months even. So what if that breath could bring you into your highest self, your true self? So touch in right now, deep breath in all the way. And let go of who you're not in order to come home to who you truly are. And drop your head down now, bowing into that higher self. Making a commitment right now that I am going to come home again when I forget, because I'm going to forget. I know I'm going to forget. Let's roll the head from side to side. DTO playing live piano with us right now. Thank you, DTO. Roll the head from side to side. And then drop your head down again. Slowly open your eyes. Flick your eyes open. Bring the head back up on the next inhale. Woo! Woo! Let us know how you're feeling. What was that like, just for a few minutes of your intention to let go? Did you go in? Did you touch something? Did you move something? I want to hear who is in the house. Awesome. Well, who we have in the house is Marco. I get to introduce you to Marco Torresi. I will find out if I'm saying that right. Sounds like an Italian name. Marco is a traveling international musician and songwriter. And his instruments of choice are guitar, ukulele, and harmonica. So he spends his summers gigging around Santa Monica and Venice, and winters entertaining travelers in the Caribbean on those cruise ships. That's kind of cool, right? So Marco founded Flying High Music Camp last year with the goal of helping people connect to their higher selves through music, community, nature. So we are excited to welcome Marco. Woo! Did I say your last name properly?
Yes, you did actually. And
Torresi.
I am Italian, Marco Torresi.
Ah, of course. Yeah, of course. I should have guessed even Marco. Marco Torresi. Awesome. Well, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me. And that meditation you just put me in a chill trance. So now I gotta play music. I need to have some coffee.
Meditation coffee. Yeah.
Exactly.
Good little combination. Awesome. Well, what is happening? Where are you from? Where are you living right now? Where is your home? Where's your quarantine happening?
Because actually, and so I was working for Club Med, which is not there. They have cruise ships, but I was actually in a village that's in an actual location, a resort.
Okay.
And so I was in the Dominican Republic, and we closed early. So all the staff, everyone just got sent home. So about a month and a half before the season actually ends. So I usually come back to California. I usually come back to the Venice Beach, Santa Monica area. So I'm in Venice Beach right now, and it's a good spot. Nice to be here. It's completely different life than what what usually
Yeah.
I'm outside playing music with people and meeting people, and it's full
Yeah,
of
the
music.
boardwalk's always bouncing. I was actually just wondering about the boardwalk the other day. I was like in a little neighborhood walk by myself, and I wondered about how Venice looks right now because it's always usually booming. What does it look like? Give us a little.
It's literally empty. I mean, you even when you're walking around, they closed all the parking lots. So some people are walking inside the parking lots because you're not supposed to be on the beach technically because the beaches are closed, even though we're all still kind of going on the beach here and there.
Yeah.
So it's just, everyone's, like you said, there's a lot of confusion in the air, and people are, there's people wearing masks. I mean, think about that 2 months ago versus now, what it looks like. It's just,
No, I know.
it's everyone. Feel like everyone's just kind of in shock still. We're all still like going, is this really happening? Every morning I wake up going, is this really happening?
Yeah. And what are you personally struggling with? Like, what has been the challenges for you at this time?
Just the lack of being with people in person. I mean, where I came from is all about socializing around people all the time. It's our jobs.
Yeah.
And then coming back here, being around, it's a different kind of energy, obviously, because I'm not in a resort where, we're working. This is more, it's actually more here. It's more spontaneous. You're meeting people are walking by you on the street. You're performing. You're meeting people, and I miss that. I need that. I thrive on that. So this, at least with Facebook Live and being able to perform a bit on, I'm able to keep in touch with some of my friends and people I meet when I'm traveling, and things like what you're doing. This is amazing. So that's my sort of saving grace, and picking up the ukulele.
That's awesome.
Studying astrology. I've been studying bhakti yoga.
Awesome. Beautiful. Yeah. So the things that we didn't have much time because we were out there traveling and whatnot, now we got the time. Yeah. So what is one thing that's really supporting you right now? What would you say is that one thing that you could even share with others that is really supportive for you right now, getting through this?
For me, I'd say equally music and nature. Music, and then being inside playing music. And since I can't be outside playing that much, because they don't want us to attract crowds, being outside, because being in the sun, being by the beach, even if you're not near the beach, even if you're just like in a neighborhood, a residential area, just go outside. It's like, even if you have a lawn outside of your house, sit in your lawn in the sun. Way more powerful than being inside.
Yes, right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm finding the same thing. Is like just get out, just near my garden for a moment, even between
yeah,
everything, and yeah.
and just move around. Like you said, movement is the key to success and happiness in life. So just go outside, do the movements you're doing, just move around, even for 15 minutes. It'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, thank you for that. And those of you out there, yeah, take a moment and like, if you can't get outside, the next best thing is like get near a window, perhaps even, and get some of that light coming in. If that's all you can do, it's all you can do. And receive it though, like really feel it. Like you really can intentionally bring in the energy of the sun and the stars as you sit wherever you are. So, but the energy is really, it's important for us to connect in with nature like that. So awesome. And you've got a song for us right now. What you want to talk about, or do you want to just go right in?
It's called "Free Myself." I wrote it a few years ago. I was sort of in a similar situation where I was sort of I was inside a lot, and but it wasn't just physically. I was realizing something was going on. I needed to open up. It's about opening your heart, freeing yourself, and opening your heart and your mind. And you can hear the lyrics. It's sort of self-explanatory.
Awesome. Well, Embody Freedom series is perfectly Free Myself. Awesome.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you for letting me play it.
Oh, we're so excited to hear it. Thank you.
Come into me right now. This song is coming from somewhere else. Can't fight that feeling, it's more than a feeling, it's deep inside myself. I never wonder, I never cry, try to hide these feelings inside. Today's a new beginning, start another in time to free myself. So I'm gonna free myself. I'm gonna free myself. There's something in my heart, wanna tear it apart. Keep it open, baby, keep it free. Let the light shine through, it's all you can do. All these things you see, can you believe? They're here to show the truth, they're here to take you there, a place that's perfectly still. Now look at this, now look at that, the peace is beyond your will. So I'm gonna free myself. I'm gonna free myself. We're going to free ourselves. We're going to free ourselves. And that's it.
Yay! Free ourselves. We're going to free ourselves, everyone. Take a deep breath into that. Whew, it is time. I think that's what I've been feeling is it is time for us. We've been waiting for someone else to do it or tell us what to do, or the leaders to tell us, well, here's the thing, you are the leader. So that's, I've been really saying that a lot, especially to, women are rising, and they've been really rising over this last 5-6 years. Like the call is strong, and there's still some sisters out there that are holding back. So this is the call, right? Free yourself.
It's in all of us. And when you free, I find when you free yourself, we're freeing everybody. Because when you work on yourself and you make yourself this is like, Ram Dass says that the only thing you can really do for anybody else is to work on yourself.
Yeah.
When you work on yourself, you're doing the best for anybody, for the world, for everybody else. So you free yourself, and we free ourselves. Everyone's freedom. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I hear you. And absolutely, from Ram Dass's ears to our hearts as we continue on. Thank you, Marco. And you might be able to join us for another song, I
Yeah.
think, right at the end, right?
I'll be around. If you want me to
Okay.
play another one, I'm happy to do it.
Yay. And we'll definitely have you on for our Embody Oracle card deck pull. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. That was
Thank you so
delicious.
much.
Yeah. All right. Taking a deep breath in, everyone. What is it that you want to be filled up with? Like, really, what is it? You can even share in the chat. Like, extend yourself right now. This is the way that we get to connect. We get to connect through phone, through video. And what we're connecting with essentially is ourselves as well. So, what is it that you are calling forth right now? Like, what is it you need? How can we hold you? And I think sometimes for, some of the women that I work with is like, it's just to be witnessed in what we're experiencing. So, yeah, calling you forward to share yourself. Here's the thing, you can be a contribution as you share yourself. That's what I find is like, the more I share, even though there's times I do not want to, I want to go into my little cave and hide. It's time to connect. It's time to connect with being yourself. Like, I'm not saying don't go within, because yeah, there's some beautiful grace and gifts there too. But right now, I'm like inviting you into this conversation. If you're, passing by, or if you're here right now, share. All right. I get to also bring on our next guest. And if you're, yeah, we got Rae Irelan in the house. Last week or the week before, I can't keep track of what day it is. We had her on, and she sang, and she's got an incredible musical career as well. And her and I have this in common about the embodiment work and how important it is for us to be in our bodies, especially for women. I believe that she works with women mainly as well. So yeah, we get to have her back on, and I'm going to introduce her. So she is an internationally acclaimed artist, speaker, mentor, and entrepreneur with the mission to bridge conscious culture and business to catalyze positive transformation in personal growth, human and business development, the healing of global trauma, right? Perfect timing. The founder and CEO of the Global Goddess Fest, Rae coaches high-level entrepreneurs, leaders, and creatives to pioneer new ways of business and relating. Rae supports her clients through the stages of human transformation while developing conscious business and global impact. Rae has recorded multiple albums, toured internationally, been seen on TV and film, nominated, and taken home multiple music awards, produced multiple theater shows and festivals. She's published books and been published in books, in magazines, articles, doctoral papers, and now is writing her first book. Woo! Welcome back, Rae.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good morning.
Yeah, awesome to have you here again, beauty. Oh, so what's up this week for you?
What was that?
What's up this week? What's working for you this week?
What's working for me is remembering to be of service.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been the jam. And reminding myself, why I'm doing things. I think a lot of people like me got kind of into like the pajama game.
Right.
And I usually work from home too. I'm sure some other people, usually work from home, but with everything changing, it was like all of a sudden, like all of the structure that I had created in my life to make working from home work just went out the window. Right. So this week has been really coming back to centering and reconnecting to my why. Why do I want to work? Even if the whole world is falling apart, why do I want to be of service? And that's it's been working. It's helpful.
Awesome. Yeah. I've been finding that too, is like creating routine, because we can totally, like, I was like doing, watching all the laundry come out. I'm like, it's all pajamas. It's all like
Yeah.
stuff. So that's why I was like, started like Festival Friday. I'm like, yeah, just put on that dress, put on whatever you feel that you would normally wait for, I'm going to the coffee shop or whatever, or like maybe not the coffee shop. I'm not going to wear this to the coffee shop, but like you're going to wait for a special occasion to put it on.
Funny enough, when I went to the grocery store last weekend, I was like, oh, I'm dressing up.
Right.
I'm going out.
That's my big outing right now. Yeah. Well, don't forget to put on your fancy mask as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I don't actually know a lot about, I'd love to hear about your embodiment work. Like what is your specialty?
Yeah, so my specialty is really combining the movement practices with vocal practices with psychology. So allowing the breath work to move through you, whether you're dancing and breathing, moving your body, or using your voice and kind of going from this internal place of movement, and then connecting that with the psychology of what you are wanting to do. A lot of times I'm working with leaders who are creating their own businesses. And it's all very interwoven, their relationships and who they are is interwoven into their business. So, we're always trying to grow and expand and make more of an impact. So utilizing these embodiment tools to also give you clarity, new ideas, to reground and center yourself, but really to kind of circulate the whole body, to get it all working for you in the most efficient way.
That's awesome. Well, I want to have more time for your actual practice. So can we go into something that you're going to lead us through?
Yeah. So this morning, and something that I love to do in mornings specifically, are to do this vocal activation work, because it warms you up internally, and it's just really powerful. So this specific practice was passed down to me from a vocal shaman, and she's from Kazakhstan, and it really is a devotional prayer. And so the way that I was taught was to actually do this in the morning as a prayer for Earth and for humanity. So I thought this would be great to bring to this show. And you'll find that, like, when you're kind of what I was talking to earlier, which is reconnecting to being of service, when you start your morning off immediately with prayer for something greater than you, I've found that it can just drop you into this really centered, grounded, juicy space. So as we're going through it, yes. As we're going through it, you can really connect with, whatever it is you want to be praying for. Obviously, we have a big thing that we could all be praying for right now, which is global health. But there might be other things that are also important on your heart that you could be also praying for, whether it's, nature, the water, people having enough food right now,
Yeah.
So playing around with whatever calls to you. And so basically what we're going to do is I'll have everyone kind of sit with your legs open, like allow it to be an open center. We're also utilizing some tantric practices where you're really cultivating some sexual and sensual energy from your lower chakras and bringing them up, allowing them to travel through your spine to generate energy. And so you'll go ahead.
Everyone get cozy, and I'm going to let you take it from here and guide us into it. I'm going to get a seat as well and receive and circulate. Yay.
Perfect. And so we'll have one hand, place that on your lower belly, wherever feels comfortable, and just start to create a little rocking motion in your hips. And so you can just start to connect with that. You can close your eyes if you would like at this point, or you can keep them open while I keep kind of explaining it. But you're going to get into this rocking motion and allow it to feel almost like a small tide, like in a bay or in a lake, really gentle, just back and forth. And then the other hand is going to be rising and then pushing down. And as you inhale, the hand will rise, and as you exhale, the hand will push down. So just experiencing that for a moment. So you'll find your own internal rhythm of how slow or how fast you want to go right now with the breath. And again, still connect right now to your lower chakras. And just notice as the movement is generated from your hips that it does ripple up through the spine. Allow that energy to start to circulate with the breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow this breath down and take a deep inhale. And then let out a tone as you exhale. And as you inhale, inhaling up through the bottom of your feet. As you exhale, you want to be pushing out all of the energy back to the earth. So the inhale is filling you up with energy. The exhale is the prayer. And so we're going to just go into this for a few rounds, and you can practice following my tone, or you can create your own tone at home, whatever feels good for you. So beginning. Breathing in through the bottom of your feet. Giving your prayer. Sending the last pieces of your prayer out. Inhale and hold at the top. Connect, squeezing your bottom roots, your lower chakras, allowing the energy to rise up through your spine, connecting there with your prayer, sending it out to the universe through the smoke signals that you're letting out of the crown, out of the top of your head. And slowly exhale out of your mouth like you're exhaling out of a straw. Bring your hands, palms up, heart open, and just sit here for a moment. Notice what you're experiencing in your body right now and just be with it. Can you just be with what is present? Connecting with your intention for this day. How you would like to feel by the end of the day. Take a deep breath here. Coming back into your body, wiggling, moving any way you'd like. And opening up your eyes once you're ready, coming back into this space.
Whew. So nice. Beautiful. What a beautiful way to create intentions. Love that. And I love the toning and the sounds. I had some awesome sounds that came out. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you, my love. That was really beautiful. So what are you at home or wherever you are on your boats? I know Sandy lives on a boat. What are you experiencing right now? What did that open up for you? What did you feel? Share anything. We want to hear what these embodiment practices do for you, what they open up for you. And also it kind of like locks it in for us, right? Because we can so easily forget. Oh, it looks like there's beautiful sunlight coming in now for you. Yay. Yes. See?
It's
You're
a
in the sun. Yes. Your spotlight in order for your sparkles to shine too. Cool. Yay. So awesome. So let's take a deep breath in and blast Rae for sharing that beautiful practice with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, receive, receive. Awesome. Marco has shared feeling calm and grounded after that meditation. Thank you, Rae. Beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what are you experiencing? What do you notice when you move? What do you notice when you give yourself these pauses, these breath moments? What do you notice? Lock it into your being. Share it in here too, but lock it into your being so you remember the tools to take you into that connection again. So awesome. Sandy's writing in here. It reminds me of waking up with the music of the birds in the morning. Yeah, right? Yeah, like that simple, sweet song of the birds. Yeah, totally. I had some like bird sounds that came out too. Awesome. So normally we don't utilize this show to like promote anything, but I did want to like share that we are running our Embody Global event this weekend. It is called Embody Leadership Masterclass. So come and join us, women. This is for the Divine Feminine rising right now. And those of you who want to integrate the Divine Feminine archetypes, even like the Vedic goddesses, we're going to introduce you to those with, like we had Durga. We have Durga as one of our main goddesses, and then we're really going to share with you some tools and some practices on how to create value and worth for yourself, like tap into that, like sort of brush out of this self-unworthiness, and show you also tools to like come into your magnetic presence, no matter what stage you're on or leading in or being in your life or going to the grocery store, going to the coffee shop when we're going to be doing that again. But like to like show up with your fullness, allowing your true self to shine out. And also, you know, some tools and some practices for those of you who want to have your own series like this or other series where you're interviewing others or leading others online, because guess what? This is the new the new pathway to serving. So if you are being called to learn some of that, and honestly, just for your own peace and tools for your own tool belt to be at home with and to be in your own practice with of remembering who you are, come and join us. So everyone take a deep breath in. This is all for us to remember who we are. This is the intention for the show. This is an intention for our weekend. And the intention for the moment and this breath and all of it. So we're going to pick an Embody Oracle card now. So let's bring on Marco and Ray. And yeah. Oh yeah, nice, right? Should put my mask on too, and let's pick a card, everybody.
I want to get a card. Did you order that online?
I think you can get this one online. I actually ended up buying it in Bali at a cafe. They had a little shop there. But I have seen this particular one on Amazon when I was looking way back because I wanted to order another one because, in fact, it's like, you know, the wire is coming out around the nose part. So I'm going to get my sewing kit out as well and fix it up. But all right. Yeah. So you can also, the card deck that I am choosing from, this is our Embody Oracle card deck. It's actually a card deck that I have created last year. It's our baby, and Alexis Cohen is the artist. The art is incredible. The messages are beautiful. We've been picking a card every day. So Marco, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. And spread these out. All right. Ray, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Excellent. Ooh, listen within. I think we just said that, didn't we? That's so perfect. Look at her. My gosh, so magnificent. So all of the archetypes, all of the muses that came through for the art in this deck are all colors, shapes, and sizes. They're from another dimension, totally. They're really beautiful, and I just feel like they activate me every time I look at them. So have another look, everybody. Listen within. Okay. It's number 29 out of 44. And the message today is the answers you seek are within you. Dear beauty, it's time to stop looking for answers outside of yourself so that you can begin a sacred chapter of attuning to your inner wisdom. Let's stop the chatter of, I don't know, I'm so confused. Those are stories preventing you from accessing all the answers already within you to take this next step on your path. You have an inner compass always guiding you to your true north. One of the most valuable investments of your precious time and attention is to create some form of regular practice to listen to your inner guidance and to discern how to identify its beautiful and loving voice. You can journal, sing, or dance with the intention of expressing directly from your soul, and it will support you with the reclamation of your birthright to connect deep within you. Receive loving support and guidance for your path. Awesome. The Embody Invitation. So there's also an Embody Invitation with each one of these cards. And this one is called Dancing the Shadow. connect with your inner muse. So I'm not going to get into that because we've given you some tools and you can really utilize, honestly, Rae's practice today. So good and nourishing and beautiful. And I got to receive also. So thank you, Rae.
Mhm.
Yeah, what a powerful practice. Really beautiful. And Marco, thank you for your beautiful serenading of us in this moment with your ukulele. You've got another song for us that you're gonna take us through with. Ooh,
I'm
this
gonna go
one's on the
guitar
guitar.
this time.
Okay, cool, awesome, beautiful.
So this song's called "Let's Fly Away." It's interesting because it's also kind of about freedom and, you know, being spontaneous and going where you want to go when you want to go. And today that's a little different for us in terms of the freedoms physically to move around. So anyway,
Well, I'll encourage everyone to go within.
yeah, go exactly. Let's fly away, leave it all today, take a chance with love, ain't no other way. You and I, we know, best thing we go. People looking at us, why they all so low? I don't know, I don't know. Take that chance, don't let it get away. Play your cards, there ain't no other way. Look around, there's beauty everywhere. Live your life, let's play truth or dare. Let's catch that plane, headed for Japan someday. Let's stay in love, do it all again. Let's live right now, only way we know how. Catching that train, playing that game. It's all the same, it's all the same. But who knows why we're living this way? It's a choice we make every single day. Sometimes it's hard not playing by the rules. I'll see you out there with the fools. Let's fly away, leave it all today, take a chance for love, ain't no other way. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you. And that's it.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! So beautiful. Everybody blasting Marco for serenading us. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, DTO in the house. Look at that. Ooh, it's a little feedbacky. Ah!
Hey, can we do an electro version of that, Dave?
What's that? What do you,
Like, do a more electronic version of that song. I was imagining doing something with
remix.
some of your production.
yeah, you could do like a full-on dance version of that. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for being here live with us. You're so beautiful and such a contribution to share your hearts. And those of you who are feeling called to know more about Marco and Rae, like, you know, grab their information. Can we pull that onto the screen just so you can find Rae Irelan at Rae Irelan on Instagram. You can DM her, super easy. And Marco, you can find him also on Instagram at MVT Live Music. Awesome. Love you both. Thank you so much for your presence, your contribution, your work in the world, your beauty in the world. Thank you for your creations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for those of you who are like, tomorrow is our day. Tomorrow is our day. We are going live stream on this is Embody Freedom, Embody Leadership. So embody your leadership masterclass, right? So what does that mean? Embodying your leadership. So I'm speaking to you women out there. This particular program for the next, so Saturday and Sunday, it's 3 hours both days. So we condensed everything to give you the tools, and those of you who are going to be, some of you are going to be called to, take the next journey with us. So I'm super excited about that too, because we're getting ready for our, like, this year, this next 7 months. What is that going to look like? What are we going to create in this next pocket of time? This particular masterclass is to unlock your feminine power and your leadership. Women, I'm speaking directly to you. So join us. This is, it could be that COVID-19 is the next excuse for you to not step in and not live your aliveness, your leadership, your power. It could be that. But I'm inviting you to choose that this is not the time to listen to your fears and doubts and anxieties or worries. It's time for you to create exactly what you are called inside to create. That inside, we've been talking about that listen within side. Don't listen up here side. Who's got time for that? You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what we need right now as a collective of women, powerful women coming together. This Embody Leadership global live stream is a 2-day live stream. So I was starting to say that 3 days, both days, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Coast time on Saturday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Coast on Saturday. So if you're on the Central Coast, Central time, then you'll shift that. East Coast, shift it. This is for you, spiritualpreneurs, transformational facilitators, yoga teachers, studio owners, prayer guides, spiritual channels, coaches, and you, like, through all of that, mamas, like, let's step you into your full power and support you enhancing your full power right now so you can be great role models for your kiddos. Powerfully show up in the world now. Yeah. And here's my really, like, knowing. You can't lead unless you are in your body, like, fully embracing all of you and allowing yourself to be in your magnetic presence, like full magnified, incredible presence. So AKA Embody. Embody stands for empowerment, movement, breakthroughs, openings, dharma, and yoga. Dharma is your mission here. It's your purpose here. And yoga is really you. It's the union with you and the divine. And in this particular pathway, we're inviting you and initiating you into the divine feminine. And we will be introducing you, to some of you for the first time, to Durga, Saraswati, Lakshmi, like these divine feminines that I've had a relationship with and a growing relationship with now. And I've just been, asked by my own teacher to step it up and share the truth, like share the divine feminine, so that we can all be in our full role model selves. So this is an opportunity to fully show up, rise and shine. So I'll quickly just share with you what you're going to learn. Number one, you're going to discover the simple practices to ignite your value and your worth and give you the resources to tap into your highest potential as a leader. Number two, you're going to unlock your feminine power. You're going to rest in the safety of your own inner wisdom and unveil a version of you that is empowered and ready to take on opportunity with ease and confidence. Take a deep breath into that one. And number three, we're going to master the creative life of your visions. Take this opportunity to transition your life big right now. Like I'm speaking to this moment right now. So we don't need to wait for anyone to hire us. You are your own boss. You get to step into that. This global pandemic gives you the opportunity. So really imagine this for a moment. This global pandemic giving you the opportunity to step into service for the good of all and into your full power your full aliveness. Yeah. So imagine that. And my invitation is that you will be supported by these goddesses that I'll be introducing you to. It's an event that's helped women to face your barriers, understand their self-worth, and discover the free to go after what they want. So let's get you onto the path. I know you've been dreaming about it or wishing for it or glimpsing about it, or you're already in it and you want to enhance it. All across the board, get in the game. What are you waiting for? So you can register here for your spot and be with us. I am super excited to offer this online. It'll be our first time. Here's what our like physical flyer looks like that we were utilizing. And I'm going to have some special guests on that are going to share incredible, beautiful gifts and practices as well that are part of the curriculum. So come and join us. I love you. I'm sending you so much beauty and magic for your day, sparkly for your day. Put on your Festival Friday outfit and enjoy. Be in connection. Sending you out lots of love.